okay. I'm tired. I've been up since 3. It's now 2 o'clock. Yeah. It's time for a nap, but guess what? I don't get to take a nap. Feel sad for me. Go take a nap for me. Alright, so first off, I ordered more of these because I felt like one was not enough. I needed them across multiple fingers. So give me a minute while I get myself prepared. Ugh. All right, ready? Ta-da! Dancing phalanges, dancing phalanges, la! I love these things. Don't know why, just do. I don't know if I'm the only one. Maybe I just have a sensitive pinky. I don't know. But I usually prop my hand on my little finger while I'm putting my drills down. So my finger will get irritated from the drills, from rubbing it back and forth on the drills. And sometimes I need one up here on this finger because I get a lovely dent in my finger from holding the pen. Because this is how nope, I did that wrong. See, I don't even know how I write. I don't even know my own body. I'm so ridiculous sometimes. I tell you, sometimes I really get scared because the way my brain malfunctions. But anyway, so this is how I hold my pen when I'm DPing and when I'm writing. So I get a terrible dent and it gets very sore right here on my finger. So I've wanted one of these to wear here, and I need one to wear on my little finger so it doesn't get sore. So now I have matchy ones. The other one I have is pink. Is it pink or red? Pretty sure it's pink. But anyway, so now I can match. But I can have them at each of my desks because I have 3 different areas where I diamond paint. Like I have my big desk with my big painting, and then sometimes I sit here at the table, and sometimes I actually sit on my bed with a TV tray if I have a small enough painting that I'm working on. So I have 3 separate tool keepers. I don't want to call them a toolbox because it's not a toolbox, but I have 3 sets of everything, so I don't have to pull out, one and carry it all over the house. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. Do you get where I'm coming from? Okay. So enough on the finger keepers. They're very comfortable is my point. So if you are curious about if you need them, if you experience any of the discomfort that I mentioned, then they will definitely benefit you. If you have rock solid fingers, then you don't need those. Move on to something else, right? Right. Okay, and let's move on to the canvases. So first off, we have our standard toolkit. Yay! Woohoo! I have got to get my Sharpie because I do not have a clue. Where are my pens? I don't even know where my pens are. I cleaned off. I actually cleaned off the end of my table here. I took my little setup off the table, and I haven't put it back yet. It's very weird. Emily walked in after I'd cleaned off the table. She's like, ew, I don't like that. Put that back. We don't ever eat here. We always scatter to the wind when we eat, or we have 2 bar stools up at the counter where she and her dad will sit and eat. Anyway, so I don't have my Sharpie to fix this, but I will fix it when I get done with my video. So you can see we have lots of green, some yellow. Look at all of that. Pretty sure that's 310. Yep, that's 310. So we have a good amount of black, some more green shades, and the yellow there. So are you ready to see who is on this green and yellow canvas? Ta-da! So we have Tiana, we have Ariel, and we have Belle. I love Belle's arch. I love the rose. So cool. And of course, Tiana with the frog. What's his name? I forgot his name. I can't remember. But I really like this. It's a 40 by 40 round drills. The DMC numbers are right here on the edge of the canvas. And you can see it is a very nice, very nicely printed canvas. It's really clear. It did get a little smushed up here, but that's all right. It'll flatten out. I'm not too concerned. There's no major wrinkles that won't come out. So I probably won't be working on that. I had someone ask why I don't do like paint with me's and show you finished canvases. Number one, I'm not very good at working and talking at the same time. If you notice, I tend to stop when I'm talking or telling a story. So either you will just hear me talking and watching my hand sit there, or you will watch me diamond paint and not hear anything. I have trouble figuring out what all to talk about through the whole time. So it would still be like a 15-20 minute video, which I guess is better than nothing, right? And secondly, I have not been doing any diamond painting in too long. Like you all know, if you watch me for any length of time, that I had been struggling at the beginning of the year. So I kind of like had to put aside some things for my own well-being because I was just getting too overwhelmed and there was too much stuff going on, and it was my own fault. I was doing it to myself. But diamond painting had to be the one thing that I just kind of like put on the back burner. And my Wizard of Oz is still sitting on my giant easel, and I have done two sections since I showed it to you last. So I'm starting to get back into it. And I also worked on I had 3 different things kitted up. They were keychains and a bookmark. So I did work on some of those. So I have slowly started introducing myself back into it. And I have not lost the passion. I can tell you that for a fact, because I was sitting at my desk working on the Wizard of Oz and my back was screaming. I needed to lay down, but I just kept working. And then when I got up, thank God my bed was really close because I just kind of went and had to lay there for a while because I killed my back. But anyway, so that is why I don't do paint with me's. But I need to figure something out because I'm sure this gets kind of boring. And maybe that's why I've lost views, because y'all are sick of watching me be a goon about diamond paintings. But I know you get excited like I do, right? I hear that a lot. Anyway, okay, so the next diamond painting came with this toolkit. It came with these drills in the little bags. Not the same bags, but they're still in bags already, ready to go. I wish I had enough bags where I could just kit up every painting I receive in bags, and then I wouldn't have to worry about, oh, do I have to kit it up? Oh, I got to cut all those bags open. Blah, 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 blah. I hate doing that. I hate cutting the bags open and putting them in containers. I like it better when they come in the bags. All right, so here is another one of my gorgeous girls. Absolutely love these dolls. I think they are just the cutest. Been having phlegmy problems lately. Not really phlegm problems. My throat just kind of, my voice just kind of like gives out all of a sudden. I don't know what's causing that. It's weird. I'm not sick. Don't worry about me. I'm good. I'm actually doing really good. Except for last night. I've gotten better about being like really clumsy, because normally I just don't do much. with all of my back issues and fibromyalgia, I am so afraid of hurting myself that I tend to just be pretty sedentary. And I know that's really bad for my health. But the thing that happened last night is exactly why I'm afraid to do things. So I was getting into the bathtub. It's not a great visual. But I put my one foot in the bathtub. And we've got one of those deep garden tubs. So it's got the jets and it's got this, built in to the corner of the bathroom type tub. So I step up over it and it's wide. Do you call it the lip of the tub? You've got the tub and then you've got tile. So the lip of the tub is almost like a seat, wide enough for a seat. And as I was lifting up my second foot to put it in the bathtub, somehow the bathtub had become extremely slippery. I'm talking like someone had poured oil in my bathtub, and my left foot went out from under me, and I ended up sitting down on the lip of the bathtub, and my leg slammed into one of the faucets and slid down the side of the exposed tile. So I have several nice purple, large bruises going down my leg with a couple of little scratches. So that's the first time in ages I have actually done something to hurt myself. So it scared me quite a bit. Plus, all I was thinking was, don't hit your head. That was all that entered my mind when I started to slip. I just told myself, don't hit your head. So I was grabbing on to whatever I could, which was really nothing. And yeah, so I've hurt my leg and it's pretty tender, but anyway. So that's why I don't do stuff, because I'm pretty clumsy. All right, like I was saying, went off on another tangent, but this is my sweet little Christmas girl. I love her. I can't remember what she's holding. I think it's a bunny, but it doesn't look like anything. It's just a white blob on the canvas. And the thumbnail is too small, but I cannot remember. I can't remember what she's holding. Oh well, I don't care. She's still cute. Maybe I'll put a black drill in this, 2 black drills in the center of it, and that'll be the face. We'll call it good. All right, so the next one came with this toolkit. This one's my favorite. Isn't she cute? So this is another gorgeous girl. She's got 2 Christmas trees in the background and a robin on her knee. And I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be a cookie that she's holding. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure it's a cookie with a bite out of it. So this part right here is the bite that's taken out of the cookie. I don't know if that means the bird took that big old bite or she took that big old bite, but it's cute. And look at the little bird tracks. I love that. The little touches are the things I look at on paintings, and I love when they do little stuff like that. The little bird just kind of wandered around and jumped up on her knee to say, hello, can I have a bite? I absolutely love, love, love these drawings. All right. And the drills came in like this. And I'm going to skip going through them because you can see on the canvas what the colors are. And it's mostly blues for the sky. All right. So make sure you go check out Onedaysaving in the description box down below. There is a link to the whole store, and then there is a link to each of these canvases and a link to the finger sleeves. If those are what you want to specifically go get, I always have those listed in the description box of what I show you, and then I have the main store. If you don't want anything I have, but you want to see what they offer, because trust me, they have some really, really cool things. Go check that out. Check out the Etsy store. I updated it a little bit. I still need to put some of my crochet pieces in Etsy. If you are interested in them, please let me know, and I will get on that quicker than I was initially planning on it. I tell you, there is not enough time in the day. I really, really hate it. And I'm glad I woke up at 3 this morning. I just did. I just woke up wide awake. Never happens. I am not. When it's time for me to get up, I have a really hard time waking up because I take medicine to help me sleep. But I woke up and I was like, wow, what time is it? I'm thinking I like overslept or something. It's like, why didn't Emily wake me up? And I look at the clock. I'm like, oh, because it's still dark outside. But anyway, so I will see you again very, very soon. Thank you so much for watching.